You're going to get better, Gran. And until you do, as long as it takes, I'll be here looking after you.
Haven't you finished breakfast yet?
Nearly there.
We need to get on. It's an important day.
Tea?
I've got one.
Why didn't you make a pot?
I only wanted one cup.
What's this?
Oh, just taking term dates.
Have you decided yet?
And what?
Well, what are you going to do at college?
The usual stuff. Messing about, skipping lectures, letting my parents down, that sort of thing.
Today is the last day of enrolment. So, what A-levels are you going to sign up for?
I don't know.
I'm glad you're so interested in your future. Art, history. Very vocational.
Well, it was good enough for Mum.
Have you spoken to her?
Just got a voicemail.
She's probably busy.
Yeah.
I know you miss her.
Do you miss her?
I'm going to be late.
Don't let me stop you.
So I'm in court this morning. I should be back about 1:30.
Okay, well, don't be late, will you?
I'll do my best.
Well, it's just, I've got a full surgery this afternoon.
Well, I'll have a word with the judge. I'm sure he won't mind me slipping away halfway through the trial.
No one said this was going to be easy.
Whatever happened to having it all?
It'd be perfectly possible if there were 50 hours in a day.
The sooner we get the nursery sorted out, the better. I have to get back full time.
Do you hear that? There'll be no more trips to the park with Daddy.
That's what we both need, remember?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I better get going. I'll see you.
Have you seen Nick?
Early lunch.
Oh, what's brought this on?
Well, I thought it was about time I spiced things up a little.
Don't know about spicy. You put one of those on, we'll have to call out the fire brigade.
What do you think? Reckon they'll suit me?
Ooh. You might be better off asking your boyfriend.
See, I would if I had one. That's the point of the exercise.
Not really my area of expertise.
What about your daughter? He buys her stuff.
I haven't crossed that particular bridge yet.
And when you do?
I'll give her the money.
Well, you're missing out on one of the great joys of shopping. I could lose myself for hours in the knicker department.
I've got calls.
I think you've embarrassed me.
Me? As if.
Very nice.
I don't think they have them in your size.
Looks like I'm stuck for something to wear at the Maddox ball then, doesn't it?
Well, I can put an order in for you. There's an outfit you have in mind.
People have talked. We're going to stick to a black tie.
I'm sure I can find you something way more interesting than that.
How is she?
She's doing very well. She's lucky to have such a close family around her. It makes a big difference.
Think she'll ever be like she was before the stroke?
Well, it's too early to say, but I can see she's getting expert care. Thanks. As she hopefully grows stronger and starts to do more for herself, then I think you may well see a real change. That's good.
Nimla's quite the artist.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes, nice composition, good use of shade and tone.
You sound like an expert.
Well, hardly that, but my wife taught art. I guess some of it rubbed off over the years.
Maybe she could take a look at my work. I'll be glad of a professional opinion.
Well, might be a little difficult.
Nimla, sure the doctor doesn't want to be bothering his wife with your drawing.
So, are you planning on art as a career?
Well, that's out of the question. It's hardly a suitable way to earn a living.
That's what I used to tell my wife.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. So, what are your plans?
She's going to be a doctor.
Good choice.
Yes, we're going to the college later to enroll for A-levels.
So is my daughter.
Oh, is she following in her father's footsteps?
Well, she can't decide. Probably just stick a pin in the notice board.
Well, surely you have plans for her?
I've given up on plans as far as Emily's concerned.
Well, you always want what's best for your children, though, don't you? Want them to have the opportunities you never had?
At the moment, I just settle for making a decision. any decision.
Nimla was always going to be a doctor. It's what her father and I always dreamt of. Isn't that right?
Thought you might want to give that a try.
I'm not sure it'll go with my tux.
Oh, I thought it was very much you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And anyway, it's what us nurses are here for. To offer support to our doctors in every way possible.
So, thinking of being a doctor?
No,
Don't blame you.
my dad's done already.
What's his name? I might know him. I'm a doctor.
Joe Fenton.
Nick West. I work with him at the mill. You must be Emily. He's settling in okay.
Good.
How about you? You must be starting school soon.
College.
Chance to meet new people. It's weird moving into a new place, yeah?
Yeah.
I remember when I first came here. Stuck at home, on my own. Barely no mates. At least you got your dad.
How's your grandmother?
Sleeping.
We'll be late for college.
You don't need to come with me.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
It's only signing a few forms.
Your father and I have dreamt of this day for so long. He'd be here too if he could, but you know how busy he is at work.
I was thinking that maybe...
One day, you'll be a doctor, and all our hard work will have been worth it.
Why is it always about you and Dad?
What do you mean?
Whenever you talk about me, it's always about what you've sacrificed and what you've given up.
But we have. I never see your father, he works so hard.
You're doing it again.
Is it suddenly so wrong to want what's best for your daughter?
How about asking your daughter what she thinks is best for her? Ah!
Nimla?
Ah!
What is it?
Ah!
Nimla?
Sorry about that.
Don't be daft. You want to know a secret?
What?
When I first came here, my first night in my new flat, I sat there, staring at the four walls. Didn't know anyone. Phone wasn't connected, couldn't get the TV to work. I felt the same way.
How'd you get over it?
Just got on with it. I joined a rugby club, met some new people. Never looked back.
Great. So now I have to join a rugby club, right?
You want to tell me about it?
It's nothing.
Missing Mum?
How'd you guess?
Don't take a genius. Why don't you give her a call?
I did. She's calling me back.
Right. So you stuck with Dad, eh?
He tries his best, but he's just never really been that good around young people.
Well, he's all right with me.
Yeah, but you're not really that really okay.
Just think carefully before you say any more.
Okay. It's just 1 minute doesn't know what to say to me. The next he's trying to run my life for me.
Sounds like a typical parent to me.
Oh yeah, but doesn't actually realise what I want to do.
And what is that exactly?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be enrolling at college, but I don't really see the point.
You should discuss it with him.
No, he wouldn't listen. Nobody listens. Since Mum's gone, I had anyone to talk to.
You're talking to me.
How is she?
Good. She's just gone down, so you should be all right for a couple of hours.
Well, that'd be handy. I've got some work to catch up on. Have a good morning.
Oh, fantastic. We went to the park, fed the ducks, and played in the sandpit.
How are you?
Both, but my sandcastle was the biggest.
She'll have that kind of attention from loads of people when she goes to nursery. Lots of other kids to play with as well. What's up?
I've been thinking about nursery.
Good, because I've brought a list back for us to have a look at.
No, I'm not sure if I can.
That's all right, I can wait till after work.
No, I mean, I'm not sure if I want her to go at all.
George, we agreed.
Yeah, I know. Listen, can we talk about this later? It's just I'm going to be late.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Did you get the ECG results back from Mr. Skuse yet?
No, it'll probably be tomorrow now.
I'm still worried about his hypertension. You might need to get him to fill out the lifestyle questionnaire.
Yeah, okay.
And don't go wear anything from that catalogue. We don't want his blood pressure to go through the roof, do we?
Dr. Clay, I'm not in the habit of treating patients in my underwear.
Of course not. Just in case, I got you these.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Please. My daughter needs to see a doctor. Right away.
Okay, I'll see if anyone's free. Who's the GP?
Dr. Fenton. We just saw him this morning. It just seemed to come out of nowhere. 1 minute everything was normal. Then suddenly she went numb, all down one side.
Can you feel this?
Yes, but only just.
Would you raise your arm for me?
It's like all the strength has gone.
And what about your leg? I noticed you were limping when you came in.
The same.
It isn't my fault, is it?
Why should it be?
We were arguing. Something about nothing, really.
It wasn't nothing. Ow.
All right, Nimra,
Ow.
take it easy. Can you manage to get up on the couch for me? I need to make a quick examination.
It'd be a shame to miss out on college just because you're fed up with your dad.
No, he wouldn't care.
I bet he would. I mean, once you have kids, you just want the best for them. Even when they drive you up the wall.
Have you got kids?
No,
Well, then how would you know?
because I'm a doctor and I know everything.
Right. You know, I reckon you'd make a really great dad.
Maybe.
My mum would understand. She's in America.
Must be tough.
Yeah, it is. There's some stuff I'd really like to talk to her about.
Such as?
I missed a few periods.
How many?
I don't know. I've never really been that regular. Maybe 2, 3.
You know what my next question's going to be, don't you?
Yeah, but no. It can't be.
I'm not here to judge.
I can't be pregnant.
Then something else then.
With what?
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Why don't we go back to the surgery and we can talk it through properly?
I don't want Dad knowing.
Why not?
I can't talk to him about this sort of stuff.
I would be duty bound not to tell him anything confidential.
Yeah, but he'd still know that I'd been to see you and just give me a hard time about it.
Are you sure? He seems like a reasonable kind of guy.
You don't know him like I know him.
Here.
Thank you.
What's the matter with her, Doctor?
Well, it's a little early to say, but there does seem to be some loss of motor function down the right-hand side of the body.
She's paralysed.
We'll need to send you to St. Phil's for some tests.
Serious, isn't it?
I know this must all seem rather strange, but try not to worry about it. I'll put in a call, let them know you're on your way.
What about college?
Mum!
It's important.
More important than my health.
Of course not. I just don't want you missing this opportunity. Your father and I...
Why don't you wait outside, Mrs. Diaz? We'll only be a few minutes.
I remember when I was 16.
You must have a good memory, right?
Don't push it. I was just about to do when I was your age routine.
Oh, good.
I know, it's a complicated time. And for me, it was school, sport, girls, hormones binging all over the place. I didn't know which way to turn.
Yeah, it's like that for me.
Last person I wanted to talk to was my dad.
Did you always want to be a doctor? Even when you were my age?
As long as I can remember, helping people get better has always been my passion.
That's how I feel about art.
Well, maybe you should think about taking that up as a career.
I can't. I have to be a doctor.
Says who?
When you're 16, it's quite natural to want to keep your parents at arm's length.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean they don't care, though.
So that's why my mum moved to the other side of the world, is it?
Your dad's still here.
She'd know what to do, though. I really wish she hadn't left.
Have you ever thought that maybe your dad feels the same way? You're not the only ones that have to uproot themselves, start anew, leave friends behind.
What would you rather be, a doctor or an artist?
It isn't a question of what I want.
Isn't it?
I have to be a doctor.
Oh, fair enough. Suppose you could always do your art in your spare time.
Oh, I'll always draw and paint. Always.
Mind you don't get much spare time, especially as a medical student.
I could sketch my teachers. I do that at school sometimes when I'm bored.
But you couldn't turn out pictures like that one of your grandmother in 5 minutes.
You'd be surprised.
Go on then. Sketch me.
But what about Mum and the other patients?
Well, they can wait.
Have you never thought that maybe your dad needs someone to talk to?
Well, if he does, it certainly isn't me.
You sure?
He doesn't know what to say to me, so he avoids me and says that he's too busy.
It's a tough job sometimes.
I think that's what he did to Mum. And I think that's why she left. Sometimes I think the only person he actually cares about is himself.
So, did those knickers fit then?
I'm more of an outdoor kind of girl. Commando style.
Well, it's good to see you with a smile on your face.
Yeah, feels good too.
You two want,
Oh, no, absolutely not. We're just having a laugh.
Oh. Well, I'm very sorry to be the one to wipe that lovely smile off your face, but
Go on.
you did promise to give me those figures for the cluster group meeting.
Yeah, no problem. Shouldn't take more than a few hours. When is it again?
Tomorrow?
I was going out tonight taking a movie.
I really need them, Jimmy.
Okay.
I'm sorry to be such a pain.
Oh, I'll just stay late. It's not a problem.
Well, it's nice to see you being so positive.
Well, you know, I know things haven't been great recently, but it's just a blip. It's time I moved on. Mrs. Fontaine.
Sure you don't want to come in and make an appointment? We have women doctors too, if that make you feel more comfortable.
Suppose you'd be okay?
Thank you. There's no time like the present.
No, I need to get back to college.
Sign up for those A-levels.
Maybe. See you again. And thanks for listening. If only Dad paid me as much attention.
Give him a chance.
No, what's the point? As far as I'm concerned, the things that really matter, he hasn't got a clue. See ya.
How's it going? Wow, very impressive.
Thanks.
You know what's even more impressive? The fact that you managed to do such a good drawing with a paralysed hand.
The pain, it's gone.
Well, so I see.
It really hurt. I could hardly move it.
Well, it's a bit of a miracle, really, isn't it?
I wasn't pretending or anything.
No, I'm not saying you were. How does it feel now?
Completely fine.
And the leg?
Back to normal. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. You did.
Come in. I thought you wasn't at home today.
Oh, Madam woke up the minute you left, so I thought we'd go for a walk.
Oh, well, I'm sure the criminal justice system will survive.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. We had a laugh.
Is that why you want to pack her off to nursery? Hello, Monkey Moo.
I thought we had a deal.
Yeah, we did.
So why the change of heart? Look, I love her too, but my job is important to me.
Yeah, I know.
We can be good parents and have a career. We just have to start making some tough decisions.
I hate it when you're right.
Well, you must hate me a lot, then.
Especially when you're being smug.
Can we at least have a look at nurseries, please?
All right, but if they're not perfect, she's not going.
Are you saying she invented it?
No, of course not. Nimla's paralysis was real, no question.
But she seems all right now. She must have made it up.
Well, in a way, she did.
No.
But without even realizing it. When we have a deep-seated worry about something, it manifests itself in a variety of physical ways, which in this instance induced a temporary form of paralysis.
What do you mean, a deep-seated worry?
Well, there's been a lot of stress in Nimla's life recently. Concern for her grandmother, GCSEs, A-levels, going to college. Sometimes the body finds a way of telling us what the brain can't.
So this illness is all in her mind?
I'd still like her to go to St. Phil's for some checks, but I think the problem is probably psychosomatic.
Are you saying my daughter's crazy?
No, nothing could be further from the truth.
Well, could it come back?
I think if we can find the root cause of the problem, what's really worrying Nimla, then we can stop this happening again.
So she can be a doctor after all.
Mrs. Diaz, do you want your daughter to be better?
Of course I do. What sort of question is that?
Whatever it takes.
You have a daughter. You'd do anything for her, wouldn't you?
Anything.
Well, there's your answer then.
You two need to talk. I think there are a few things Nimla would like to explain to you about her future. Am I right?
Yes. Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, you nearly forgot this.
Oh, I'd like you to have it, if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. It'll have pride of place in my study.
Maybe your wife will like it too.
Yes, I'm sure.
How are Mrs. Lake's toes?
A bit of a mess, actually.
Any luck with the knickers?
I seem to have a knocked aside to you, which I find rather disturbing.
You love it, really.
You coming for a drink?
Cluster group reports.
See you tomorrow then?
Yeah, see you. Night.
Night.
Good day.
Oh, busy. I'm just off home to see my baby.
Does she miss you?
I was talking about Ronnie, actually, but no, I don't think she does.
You thought any more about coming back permanently?
Yeah, lots. It's all very confusing. Who'd be a parent, eh? Anyway, moustache. Night all.
Bye.
Is that everybody then?
Just Jimmy.
Oh, well, I'll check him later. Thank you.
Has Joe gone?
Yeah, you just missed him. He said he had to pop home to see his daughter, something about A-levels.
Okay. Night.
Bye.
Hey, how's it going?
Another hour, I'll leave him on your desk.
Oh, all right, thanks. Still happy?
Ecstatic.
All right, I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget to look up.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, son.
Get out.
Jimmy.
Got nothing to say to you.
then at least listen. I'm sorry, really, really sorry.
It's a bit late for apologies, don't you think?
Can't we forget the past?
Well, you might be able to, but I can't. Not ever.
I'm getting married again.
I heard.
She's a smashing girl. We'd both love you to be there.
No way.
Please, it would mean so much to me.
Would you leave now?
I just want to get to know you again. Put things right.
Just go, okay? If you're not going to go, then I will.
To me, please.
Don't touch me!
I'm not going to hurt you. That's the last thing I want.
Just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone!
I shouldn't have come.
No.
Without warning you first. Here's my hotel.
Get out.
Give me a ring in the morning when you calm down a bit.
Don't!
And there's more medical drama tonight as Mickey puts everything on the line to insist an illegal operation. Holby City is at 8 here on BBC1. And next this afternoon, twin sisters get mixed up in diagnosis murder.
Miracles can happen in the most unlikely of places.
That's a real